So I'm Randa Starnes. Me and my wife Randa own and operate Tennessee River Music Incorporated. We're a diversified family farm, mainly running heifer and Angus cattle, and really kind of catering to the commercial bull market.
My family has owned and operated the farm here since 1981. I grew up in 4-H and FFA, showing Hereford cattle statewide and nationally. And so my love of agriculture started at a very young age.
I was born and raised in the purebred cattle industry. Never thought I'd have a dream to maybe work at a family operation. When Randa and I got back here and took over, you know, it was the horse was saddled, we had to make it go.
We hit the ground running, and we had the keys turned over to us and said, here you go, make it work. It was extremely exciting, but an extremely daunting task.
So I watched John grow up. He was in high school when we started doing this work. They run on a skeleton crew, and they're out here doing the work themselves and running the show, and it's incredible they can do what they do.
In 2019, we decided to open up a market actually here on the farm. And we felt that that was a really neat opportunity for the consumer to actually get to see where their food comes from. Since we're in all facets of agriculture, from conception to consumption, from the bull stud to the farm to the meat market, it's really cool for us to see those different facets of the beef industry and to be able to bring that final product here to our friends and family and local customers.
I think John and Randa can tote it on, and hopefully their kids will for another 40, 50 years or longer, you know, and everybody wants that with their families.
The future Tennessee River Music looks like, we're going to get to a point, Randa and I will never fully retire, but hopefully our kids want to take over and we'll be their biggest cheerleaders, support them.
I love the fact that my dad grew up and he sharecropped most of the land that is now part of our farm. And so our farm and the land has such a rich history for us as a family. And now getting to share that history and that love of agriculture with our kids love this life. And so we just hope that the decisions that we make on a day-to-day basis can help our kids and hopefully grandkids and future generations down the road.
Make it a lot. Give me 13,000. 13,000.
We have our two big paydays twice a year, our female sales in May and our bull sales in the fall. And in between that, it can be, you know, beanie weenies and pinto beans for a little while.
A lot of people don't have just expendable income that they want to shuttle out $20,000 for 4 or 5 head of cattle. That's what we're here for. We understand that.
We have bills that come up, unexpected things that come up, and so knowing that we have Alabama Farming Credit to lean on and help us in those times is huge.
We as lenders should know exactly what it is that you need financially in order to make your operation successful.
So Farm Credit has been there since the get-go for Randa and I, and our young self starting this deal. It absolutely allowed us to bridge that gap where we can keep operating when there are opportunities, when there's not a lot sitting around, but there's opportunities to buy another calf crop or buy a herd of cows or something. So they've been there to help us continue to get growing when we don't have the means ourselves to.
Together we grow. I want your kids to see you prosper. I want your grandkids to know that Grandma and Grandpa worked hard for what they have accomplished, and you can see that in the land that they've purchased, in the cattle that they raise, in the crops that they grow every year.
Being able to have a plan and have Farm Credit there to lend a hand when it's needed is a necessity in this business.